Yo, what's up, guys? This is Keith, and I do a lot of videos for just like saying my thoughts and everything, but I've never done one for YouTube. I always do it for Facebook and I talk, but now I want to do it for YouTube. I want to make a channel. I've been watching other people's channels, learning how to do videos. I'm trying to turn off my GPS right here. That's why I have so much attention on this. It's the end of the day. And I'm off work. And I always forget to turn off the lights to this truck. It sucks because I'll go home and then I get a phone call saying the lights are on. And I'm already sitting down or having dinner. And then I have to come back over here and turn off the lights, which kind of sucks. And I forgot my keys. But anyways, I'm gonna stop this right now because I'm trying to. I'll get back to you. Alright, so I found my key. Lost it there for a minute. But my idea I was talking about is to be more creative on my YouTube channel, my personal one. Because right now I have a YouTube channel and it's my photography one, and that's kind of creative. I make all the videos and everything, but I want to be even more creative. I want to do other stuff also, and I'm scheduling a photo shoot. Well, I was gonna schedule it on Saturday, but I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday. So I think I'm gonna try to schedule it on Sunday, but it's a photo shoot, and I want to do behind the scenes type of work for my other channel. For my photography channel, I want to do like behind the scenes of photography, but for my personal channel, I just want to do anything, just because that's how I feel. So anyways, I'm gonna start driving, and I will do a video in just a little bit. Then we can get home. Home now.
What are you doing?
Making a video? See what there is to eat. Yum. So I've just finished eating and just on YouTube right now. And I've been recently, things I've been studying recently on YouTube is about a month ago I was doing a little bit of vitamins, and then it turned into, well, before that it was vaccines, and then it turned into vitamins. And lately I've been studying psychiatric drugs, and one in particular that I am studying right now is a drug called Ritalin and Adderall, and a little bit of Prozac. Checking those things out and seeing what that's all about. But I'm gonna take a shower in a little bit because I just got home, so I need to take a shower. But what I wanted to say was that hi, Max. What I want to say is I'm on YouTube a lot, like a whole lot, and I always talk to people on there all the time. Before I used to be on Yahoo Answers, talking to, but the format is not really set up to have a conversation. Everything's like very concise, and then you have to do a new thread. Once people answer it, you can respond to the answers you get, but you can't. You're not allowed to do like a real long conversation thread, because it's just question and answer. But on YouTube, you can have as long as a conversation as you want. So I've been talking to, currently right now I'm in 2 arguments. I'm in arguments all the time. Um, one of the first arguments that I'm in is Ritalin. So Ritalin contains, to my knowledge, I just started learning this for like week ago probably. So I might say stuff that's incorrect, which I am currently studying it right now. So I'm just going off of memory and what I'm putting everything together, like literally piecing all the puzzle pieces together. One that I'm having real difficult studying is Prozac, because there seems to be a little bit of lack of information on that one as far as what effects it has on you, just because there's so much propaganda out there. But I am reading the propaganda, but I'm trying to find out the real deal about it. But so I started studying Ritalin. It contains amphetamines, which, if abused, this is what the internet says, if abused, produces the same effects as cocaine. I got a phone call there, so I'm back. So anyways, okay, so what I was saying was I'm studying Ritalin. I actually forgot what I was saying, because I thought the thing was still recording. It wasn't recording, and I said like this whole, man, I was talking for like 6 minutes. So I'm going to try to recap everything. I think I was talking about Ritalin, and then I went on to I visited a website of Ritalin addiction, and Ritalin, the producers of Ritalin have a whole slew of side effects which aren't good at all. But if you go to the hotline for addiction hotline YouTube channel, they say the biggest lies. They say that Ritalin has no side effects whatsoever if used as prescribed, which is the biggest lie ever. Ritalin, and they're not even side effects; they're direct effects. What Ritalin does produces the same effect as cocaine. So this YouTube channel I was watching, huge propaganda. They're trying to downplay everything, but and then I switched on to, I think I started talking about Prozac. I studied a little bit of Prozac. What I'm currently trying to do is study the effects of all these drugs, but I want it from the source. I want it from people who are actually taking these drugs. So I started talking to a 56-year-old man that owns like a railroad station or something like that. He openly admits that he is addicted to Prozac. He's been on it for 20 years and he cannot get off. So, and then I started talking about the way I like to do my arguments. The way I like to do my arguments is this way. So, as an analogy, if someone's like trying to stab you with a knife, you grab that own person's knife and you stab it back with them. But you have to do it in a way where it's like the flow comes in and you grab it and you continue the flow, but stab the person with his own energy, with his own force. So with that said, when someone tells me about Prozac, I go to the website, study the fine little print, all the little print, and then go back and bam, and get the person. You can sometimes, maybe, I don't know, maybe it works, maybe not, but I found out it doesn't work a lot. You can't use other sources, because when you start using other sources, they invalidate the source. They say, that's a propaganda site. You know what I mean? Just like how I did earlier. I said that other Ritalin thing was propaganda, which it is in reality. It really is. But other people have that method. Other people can do that too. They can say, you know what? I'll say, I went to naturalnews.com. I think that's actually a real website. But then someone could say, hey, Natural News, they're not doctors. Or they can say, that's a propaganda site. And boom. And then anything you say now is not valid because it comes from that source. So it doesn't affect them. They're not listening at all. Even though everything's true, they're not listening. They're unaffected. So what you got to do is, someone says Prozac, oh Prozac, you get that same flow. You go into the website of Prozac, the own manufacturer, read all the little fine print, and find out things that Prozac increases the risk of suicide 10 times that of other suicidal causing drugs, which is a lot, which is a whole lot. It's people going on these and then they're having thoughts of suicide because it's messing with their mind. Literally, it's crazy. So you get that flow. They say Prozac, da 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 da. You go into their website and you bring it back, and it's the same energy. And you just, what about this? What about that? What about? I just went on to. Someone did that with man, what was that? It was like a Luvatra or Latunda. I think it was Latunda. Someone had mentioned, why I'm on Latunda, and because I had mentioned I was on Whisper. They blocked me from Whisper. They totally blocked me because they didn't like me. The actual people over there in San Francisco or wherever they have those software places, and I had to talk to the management there, but they blocked me. But anyways, before I was blocked, I was on Whisper, and I was letting people know in my neighborhood, because I live in a neighborhood that is drugged up. I mean, oh man, now I'm gonna like start saying all kinds of. I'm gonna start a new clip, and I'm gonna tell you this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so with Whisper, it's so crazy. Whisper is an app where you can send out information anonymously in your own neighborhood, and you can go on Whisper and like if I put it to 5 mile radius, I can see what everyone's saying around here. And dude, this particular social networking site is sick. Literally, like, people out here are insane. Like, literally, they're sick in their mind. They're posting stuff about cutting themselves, about wanting to commit suicide, about like some sick stuff, like real sick. And since it's anonymous, they feel like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I mean, they feel like, well, they just say it because there's no identity. There's no identity to it. So when I first went on it, I was like, dude, I was like repulsed. I was like, whoa, man, what the, like, you're actually seeing the true reality of Sacramento. Like, there is sick people out there. I'm not gonna say everyone's sick, not everyone's sick, but there's a lot of posts that people are sick. Like, there is sick people out there, and it's right in the 5 mile radius. So what I thought, I was like, you know what? This social networking site is so sick-minded, like the people around me, like they're just posting all this nasty stuff. So I'm gonna just combat it with true data. And then I started posting about anti-psychiatry, and immediately I started getting all kinds of hate messages, all kinds. I was like, whoa. I was saying, hey, psychiatry causes suicide. I got a message. What's up, Keith? Victor LeRae. What's up? I'll answer that in a little bit. Psychiatric drugs cause suicide, because everyone's talking about suicide on Whisper. You know what I mean? It's depressing. You go on Facebook and everyone's having a good day. You go on Whisper. So I started saying all kinds of stuff, and this guy was like, hey, I'm on Latunda. What are you talking about, dude? And then, no, he's like, I'm on psychiatric drugs. That's messed up that you're talking bad about the drugs. I was like, look, what drug are you on? He's like, man, I'm on Latunda. I was like, all right. It only took me literally 30 seconds. I went on the internet, typed in Latunda, went to the website, and the first thing that pops up when you go in, literally, I'm not even joking, the first thing that pops up when you go into the website is a warning of suicide. I screenshotted it. I sent it back to him. I said, look, what about this? And he's like, no, man, da-da. And he said the first sentence of the warning. I was like, okay, read the next sentence. And he read the next sentence. I was like, okay, read the next sentence. And then he kind of like, no, man. I was like, okay, what does that say? And then at first he was admitting to it, like, because his guard was down. But then I just put it in his face. I was like, look, these drugs cause suicide. They cause suicide. He said, man, F you, I'm not even talking to you no more. And then he's like, he just got off. He just stopped talking to me. But all kinds of people started reporting me. And eventually I got kicked off of Whisper. And then I got a new phone, so I went on Whisper again. And I think I got kicked off again. Like they found, you can get a new Whisper every time you get a new phone, but they track your phone. They have a little serial number on your phone. So it's because there's no identity, you can't just go make another profile like Facebook. If you get kicked off Facebook, you just make another profile, make another email, and get back on it. But with Whisper, you cannot do this. You will get kicked out, and you cannot use it on your phone. So I started going on Lala's phone, and I started going on there. But anyways, I wanted to tell, there was something I wanted to talk about that was really, really interesting. What was it? There was something like, it's real, oh, okay, I remember. So, I've been watching a lot of videos of people on psychiatric drugs. Drugged up, druggies. I don't know if they're druggies. The definition of druggie is a drug addict. So, they are drug addicts, but I think if you take it like once every like 6 months, is that technically, I don't know if that's a drug addict. A drug addict, I mean, you take it every day, and if you don't take it, you start getting withdrawals, you start getting sweaty, you start trembling, you need the drug, oh, I need my cocaine. Or the people in psychiatry's case, oh, I need my psychiatric drugs. Or they use euphemisms. They like using euphemisms. So they're going to say medication. That's like the nice way to say it. But just how I just say drugs. They're drugs. They're mind-altering drugs. And if they do not take their medication, their drugs, they will start trembling. They'll start getting hot flashes. And they think, oh my God, I need my drugs. So they take their drugs and, you know what I mean? They're addicted. Addicted people on drugs. So anyways, I've been studying these people on drugs, and I found this one that was really, really cool because she does so many videos. There's so much to study. So I started watching everyone one by one, going through. And this girl's just so happy. Like, so happy. A true happiness. Like, you can see, this is when I'm watching the videos when she's not doing drugs. But you can actually see, like, she's actually, I mean, this girl's happy. She looks like she's only like 16 years old. But, you know, at 16 years old, I mean, there's a lot of happiness to be had at that age. A lot. So you can just, right off the bat, you see like, oh wow, okay, yeah, this girl's very happy. And it's not manic happy. It's not like you're trying to get yourself happy. It's like so natural and a natural interest and sincere. So got another message. We should do it next week. I'm gonna do a photo shoot next week, or a video shoot next week. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna do that video though on my other channel. So anyways, so I was watching all her YouTube videos, and it's crazy because hold on. Yes.
I need to get something.
Okay. So what happened was, she started seeing a therapist first, and the therapist convinced her that she had social anxiety, which is so weird. So weird how they would say she has social anxiety, because she is like the complete opposite. Literally, you watch this girl's videos, and she's like so outgoing, like really, like real intensely outgoing. But the therapist convinced her she had social anxiety. So then, after that, they put her on Prozac, and then after she gets put on Prozac, then she starts releasing all these videos about she's about she's a victim, about she's sick, she's mentally ill, and she posted one video that she wants to commit suicide now. Doesn't look like the, the drug's working. Maybe she needs to go back to the drawing board and reassess the drug use of Prozac. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm out.